chosen ones, empaths, and all the genuine souls. These people around you could be friends, could be family. Um, a lot of them go like they study you, and they have done since you were young. So you could have some old school friends, friends that have been around you since you were young or whatever, and you might not see these individuals anymore, okay? But you still weigh on their minds, okay? Because when you were probably still affiliating, when you were affiliating, I should say, with them, and you were following certain pursuits in life, or you were doing certain things with your life, they felt inferior, and they've always been in competition with you. Always. You didn't realize. You as an empath, genuine soul, chosen one, this was just your friend, or this was just your family member. But they were always in competition with you. And I thought about putting this video out because I don't want to encourage you to start looking at the wrong people, because you might have some real ones around you. Okay? You might have some real friends or some real family members that are true. Okay? And they do their best for you and stuff like that. So I don't want you to just cast everyone with the same brush. Paint everyone with the same brush, sorry. And think they're all like this. But it's a select few. It will be a select few that are around you and you can tell. Okay? You might have felt like when you used to affiliate with them, you put in more effort to maintain the relationship. Okay? Or you done more in the relationship. You might not have done more to maintain it, but you done more in the relationship, in the friendship, in the family members relationship or whatever. You done a lot more to maintain it. And this was them being aggravated by you going off and doing things with your life. Okay? Possibly, let's just bring up an example. You got into a relationship and your friends didn't like it. Okay? And then it turned out that you were the narcissist or something like that. And when your relationship crumbled and fell apart, they would have been rejoicing, because in their minds, the whole time when you were in that relationship, they always felt like you were getting ahead. Okay? And the thing is a lot of chosen ones and empaths and genuine souls will actually realize, you'll all realize that there's not that much importance in relationships, romantic relationships, as you really thought they were when you were younger. You start to realize that it's not that important, because unless it's with someone that you're building in a reciprocal relationship and it's a healthy relationship, that's the only thing of value. But these mediocre relationships and narcissistic relationships, toxic relationships, ain't worth nothing. They're not worth nothing. But those closest have always been envious of you. Okay, they have always been envious and jealous of you, of your mindset, of the way you process information, things like that. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Helps your brother out. It'll take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. But just think about what I said. Honestly, they don't show it. They'll smile in your face. Okay, they'll smile in your face. You see them in the street. They'll be polite to you, but they actually rejoice at your suffering. They rejoice at problems and trials that you have. They feel it's messed up in the head. Like, it's so opposite of you, and this is why it can hurt you to understand this information. But you need to know it. You really need to know it, because they're always. And the thing is even if you have less than them, or your life starts taking a rocky path, they'll still be envious and jealous. That's how messed up they are. They'll even be jealous and envious of your misfortunes. It's hard to understand, but literally they are. Like, they'll feel like the attention's on you, or this is their mindset. They're in competition. They're always in competition with you. And you'll realize these people as well, because say you saw them in passing and you spoke about something you were doing, they'll be silent. They won't be genuine, like, oh, that's interesting, or something like that. Or they'll try and downplay it, okay? Or they won't even be interested. And that's just them a way of showing you like a cold shoulder. And it's because they're in competition with you. They're not happy and content in their own lives. They're not happy and content in their own lives. So they wanna see you down to make them happy. This exists, and in German it's called Schadenfreude. The exact translation for English is, it's not an exact translation, but it's feeling joy at other people's suffering. Basically, that's what it means. And this is what they have. A lot of those closest to you in your circles, they have that Schadenfreude tendency, joy of other people's suffering. It's messed up, it's deranged, but just think about what I said, and that's why it's better to roll solo and just build on your own life. You'll realize sometimes God or the universe distances people away from you, and you might really try to reconcile these relationships. There might not have been anything that went wrong, you just grew apart, and you may really try and keep hold of these relationships, but really they're meaningless. They're meaningless, and these people ain't there for you in your time of need as well. That's another thing as well. You'll notice these people during your suffering, they're nowhere to be seen, but they're happy. They hear it. They hear enough information that you're suffering, or you're going through hardship, or you're going through health problems, or you're going through something, but yet they won't be around you. They won't support you like you would have done for them. Okay? And this is because they enjoy seeing you suffering. Okay? They're in competition with you. They're trying to get ahead. So what I say to you is, well, just work hard at what you need to do for your own life. Put in more work. Not in a competition to get ahead of them or anything like that, but just put the work in. Okay? Put the work in. Because you've got the ability to. You have the ability to put the work in. You being the chosen one, empath, genuine soul, you've got a lot of potential in this world. Alright? So don't get too caught up or emotional about, not emotional, but like annoyed or frustrated or anything like that about knowing that these people have these tendencies. It's just is what it is. And like I said, I don't want you to start painting everyone around you in your family circle, in your friendship circle, with the same brush. Really decipher who these people are and use your discernment, because they'll stand out. But don't just paint everyone with the same brush and think everyone's like that, because they're not. But a lot of them are. Many of them are. In your immediate circles, in your closest circles and stuff like that. So thank you for watching today. If you'd like to book a one-to-one session with myself, you can find the link in the description box below. If you'd like to check out the main channel, the Narcissism channel, you can also find the link in the description box below. And if you'd like to donate or support to the channel, the links for that are there as well too. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.